welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. As you can see, something's a little bit different. I did dye my hair just this past weekend, and so it's no longer its natural brown color. I'm like, it's September, we're into fall, and so yeah, this is my hair now, and it just feels really nice to be back in this vibrant red color because I feel like it just encompasses my personality and who I am, so I just kind of feel more like myself again. I have to say, it does feel really weird to be in front of the camera again, but it does feel really nice to be back in my office and filming. I feel like I've been out of my routine for about 2.5 weeks now, so it's been kind of a weird adjustment to get back into my routine. But it does feel really good, and I also realized that it's already mid-September, and that means my bi-monthly goals for July and August are done. And I have not filmed a recap video for those bi-monthly goals, and I have not told you guys about my new goals for September and October. So that is what this video is going to be today. Also, make sure you stay tuned at the end of this video because I am going to be showing you guys an actual ARC or an advanced reader's copy of Shadow Crown because I do have one here with me. I'm also going to do the map reveal for Shadow Crown because like it's mid-September, I need to start revealing some of this stuff. So I'm gonna reveal the map for Shadow Crown. It's called the Lands of Eridon, so it's where everything in Shadow Crown takes place. And I do have the colored final version here that the amazing Devin Rue actually hand drew and hand colored. So I'm going to reveal that to you guys at the end of this video. And then another thing I'm doing is I'm actually going to reveal the name of the second book in the Shadow Crown series. So lots of Shadow Crown things, but sitting here, I'm like, we're pretty much about 2 weeks away or 2.5 weeks away from Shadow Crown's release. So it's just crazy that it's already almost here. It's so exciting, I cannot wait. But I wanna make sure that I do these reveals and do all of this stuff and answer any questions you guys might have before the book does come out on October 3rd. Okay, so we'll get to all that stuff at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and talk about my favorite thing, which are goals, because we all know how much I love goals. So for July and August, I had 14 goals. So let's go ahead and go through these and see how well I did. If you've watched my goals videos in the past, then you know I consider myself a success if I complete 75% or more of my goals, which means I will have had to complete 11 of my 14 goals in order to consider myself a success for the months of July and August. So let's see how I did. Goal number 1, finalize and order the proof of Shadow Crown. I did this, and I did something even better, which was I ordered ARCs of Shadow Crown. So I will give myself a check mark for that one. Goal number 2, write 50,000 words of the second book in the Shadow Crown series. Womp womp, I did not do this. I did participate in Camp Nano and I wrote about 13,000 words. So I was trying to write 50,000. There was a lot of stuff going on during Camp Nano. So I got 13,000 words down. I'm totally fine with that, but I did not write 50,000 words over the months of July and August. Goal number 3 was to launch Secret Project, and that Secret Project was the Hustle Smarter, Not Harder webinar series, as well as the workbook. So as you guys know, because I've talked about it in pretty much every single one of my videos, that did launch. It's been a huge success. I'm so happy that you guys are signing up for it and getting a lot out of it. If you want to learn more, you can go to my other website at thatsmarthustle.com, and then on the menu bar you can click on webinars and then Hustle Smarter Not Harder, and there's actually a lot more information. I've updated that page, and I've also put the testimonials of quite a few of the people who have taken the course in the webinar series. So you can read a little bit more if you're still kind of on the fence about it, or if you've been thinking about it. So make sure you go check that out. I will leave it linked in the description box below. Goal number 4 was to create marketing plan for Secret Project, which was the Hustle Smarter Not Harder webinar series. Again, I did that, so I will give myself a check mark for goal number 4. Goal number 5, Shadow Crown map reveal. So technically, even though I'm doing it in this video, I cannot give myself a check mark for this one because I had it down for July and August, and obviously we're mid-September now. So can't give myself a check mark for that one, but I am going to be revealing that at the end of this video. Goal number 6, post 12 YouTube videos. I did this. Goal number 7, revamp website. I did a bunch of revamping over the past 2 months, including launching my new website, thatsmarthustle.com, but I also did give my author website a major facelift. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go to kristenmartinbooks.com. Goal number 8, research audiobook requirements. You guys, I finally did this. I feel like I finally have a better idea as to what what the actual requirements for audiobooks are. And I'm pretty sure that I want to go with Audible. I've kind of started the process of looking for a narrator and all that good stuff. So I have started taking steps, but I finally did just look at the requirements for what it would take to get the Alpha Drive series as well as Shadow Crown, as I keep writing them, turned into audiobooks. It's something that I am very interested in, especially given your guys' feedback. It may have been my last bi-monthly goals video, but I think I asked you guys if audiobooks were something that you were interested in, and a large amount of you said yes, that audiobooks are really great and that you love them. So that's definitely something I'm looking into. Goal number 9 was to find at least 3 opportunities for external marketing, like podcasts, interviews, etc. I did a whole bunch of different things like podcasts, live interviews, YouTube interviews, some blog posts, interviews for blog posts. So I'll make sure to leave those linked down below. You can also find them on my website at kristenmartinbooks.com. There's this other tab on the menu bar on my website, and if you kind of look down, it'll say feature/interviews. You can click on that and then see everywhere that I've been featured in or what interviews I've done in case you're interested. Goal number 10 was to find 1 collaboration opportunity with a brand for YouTube. I will give myself a check mark for this one because I did collaborate with Minx Lit, and I'll make sure to leave that video in the description box below. It's basically a subscription box, a monthly subscription box for the Creative Girl Boss. I absolutely love the items in this box. You can get a discount if you use my code. Make sure to check out the description box below because it will have all of the information. Goal number 11, compile and submit monthly newsletter by the 15th of each month. Check, I did this. Goal number 12, write and journal weekly. I also did this. Goal 13, work out 4 times a week. This is something I also did. And goal number 14 is to strive for balance on a daily basis. Again, I will give myself a check mark for that one as well. So if you were counting, I completed 12 out of 14 goals for July and August, which is an 85.7% success rate. So I consider myself a success because I'm 10% over that 75% mark, which is fantastic. So this was a really good 2 months for me, even with a lot of the craziness and the traveling and the hurricane, the weather, all that crazy stuff. I feel like it was a really productive, really awesome 2 months. So now let's get into what September and October goals are. Okay, goal number 1 is to ship the 3 winners the Arcs of Shadow Crown. Goal number 2 is to read through the physical proof of Shadow Crown. Goal number 3 is to format Shadow Crown for paperback, hardcover, and ebook and upload to the respective platforms. Goal number 4 is to launch Shadow Crown on October 3rd. Goal number 5 is to write 37,000 words of Shadow Crown Book 2. And the reason why I put 37,000 words is because I've already written 13,000. So over the next 2 months, if I can get 37,000 words down, then that means for November, for NaNoWriMo, I will be at that point where I can write 50,000 words to get the first draft of that book to around 100,000 words. That's kind of my thought process there. Goal number 6 is to start working on yet another secret nonfiction project. This will technically be project number 3. So that is, I can tell you it's already currently in the works. So, but yes, that is one of my goals, to start working on it. Goal number 7, post 12 YouTube videos. Goal number 8, post 8 podcast episodes. I just want to say real quick, if you didn't know that I started a podcast, I did. It's called That Smart Hustle. You can find it on iTunes and also on SoundCloud. And over there, we really talk about all kinds of different things, but I guess it's more for the girl boss, hustler, entrepreneur, kind of more of the business side of things, and also just kind of about life in general. I feel like if you like my vlogs and you like some of the tidbits of advice, that podcast I think is something you would really like because I expand upon just some really deep thoughts. It should have been called Deep Thoughts with Kristen, but I'm really enjoying that podcast. From what I've read from you guys, the emails and messages you're sending me, you really like that podcast too, which makes me so happy because I wasn't sure I wanted to do it. I was really nervous about it, but the feedback and just the support I'm getting for it is incredible. So thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to listen to the podcast or learn more about it, I will leave the information in the description box below. Goal number 9, create timeline and plan for the Alpha Drive audiobooks. So now that I finally have figured out the audiobook requirements, I'm actually going to put together a timeline and a plan and kind of I guess a budget sheet, a cost sheet, because it is a little bit pricey. So I'm gonna put all that together for the Alpha Drive to turn those into audiobooks. Goal number 10, find and book at least 3 guests to interview for my podcast. I currently have 2 booked. I've reached out to quite a few people, so I'm waiting to hear back. I don't know if those interview podcasts will actually go live in September and October. I'm hoping that they will, but it could be a little bit later in the year. But this goal is just to find and book those appointments because these awesome people that I found have really, really full schedules. So I'm just trying to make sure that, they can squeeze me in there. Goal number 11, find 1 collaboration opportunity with a brand for YouTube. Goal number 12, compile and submit monthly newsletter by the 15th of each month. Goal 13, write and journal daily. So I've switched that from weekly to daily because I found that when I write down my daily affirmations as well as 3 things I'm grateful for every single day, it really does put a positive spin on my day. And it just, I don't know, I'm just so much more productive and I'm in such a better mindset when I do that. So I wanted to change this goal from weekly to writing in my journal daily. Goal number 14, work out 4 times a week. And goal number 15, of course, is to strive for balance on a daily basis. So it is going to be another busy couple of months. I have some pretty lofty goals for September and October, but they're ones that I'm really excited to get started on. And I'm just so excited to launch Shadow Crown. I'm excited to write the 2nd book in the series. I'm excited to look at the audiobook stuff, to work on this secret project. So there's just a lot of fun stuff in September and October that I'm really, really looking forward to. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into some of these really fun reveals for Shadow Crown. So first and foremost, let me show you the arc for Shadow Crown. Ah, here it is. So excited, and this is the back. And this is the spine. You can see this is it's a pretty beastly, it's a pretty beastly book. This is definitely the longest book that I have ever written, and I actually cut words from this, so I'm pretty amazed that it's still this thick. And obviously when the final version comes out, it won't say advanced reader's copy up here, but I just love, love, love how it turned out. This is definitely, I love all of my Alpha Drive books, but this is by far my favorite cover, and I just feel like it encompasses everything that this book is all about, the themes, just everything. So again, this is available for pre-order on Amazon right now. It does come out on October 3rd. So make sure to check out the links in the description box below if you want to pre-order it or add it to your Goodreads TBR list. Okay, so now let's get to the map reveal for Shadow Crown. So first, I do want to show you the card for Devin Rue. I will make sure to leave all of her social media sites and everything linked down below. But again, Devin is an amazing cartographer. She drew this and colored it by hand. So without further ado, here is the map for Shadow Crown. Da 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 da! Tell me how beautiful this is. I almost fell over when it came in the mail and I actually opened it and got to see my map that I drew, which I'm gonna insert a photo of it right here. This like really terrible outline of a map that I drew because I just cannot draw. To see that turn into this is just, it's just beyond my wildest dreams. So here are the lands of Eridon. And in the book, it's actually going to have the names of all of the different regions and the different countries and all that good stuff. So you'll be able to know where everything is once you order the book. But yes, this is the map. It's so beautiful. And the final reveal for this video is going to be the name of the 2nd book in the Shadow Crown series. And I'm doing this now because there are quite a few people who are going to be receiving these arcs very soon. And I always give a sneak peek of the next book at the end of every one of my books. So the title of the book and the sneak peek of the 2nd book in this series is already in the arc, and it's also going to be in the final copy of Shadow Crown. So I want to go ahead and tell you guys what it is. And the 2nd book in the Shadow Crown series is called Renegade Crew. And this title will probably make absolutely no sense to you, but if you read the book, then I promise it will. But this is what the title looks like, and that is how it is spelled. So in case you're wondering what in the world I'm saying, it's Renegade Crew. So that is the title of the second book in the Shadow Crown series. I do not have the cover done for it yet, and I do not have a projected release date just yet, but you guys know that as soon as I have that information, I'm very impatient and I will let you guys know as soon as it's available and as soon as I figured it out. That is all that I have for you guys today. If you like the content, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up to support my channel. All 3 of my books in the international Amazon best-selling Alpha Drive trilogy are available for purchase on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, as well as the Book Depository and Books A Million. And my newest book, Shadow Crown, is available for pre-order on Amazon right now. It is going to be released on Tuesday, October 3rd, as I've already said. You can also order signed paperback copies of all of my books. For more information on how to get your hands on autographed copies, go to my website at KristenMartinBooks.com and click on the Buy Books tab on the menu bar. If you are a fan of audiobooks, make sure to check out my affiliate link with Audible in the description box below. You can get a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial for their service. I do offer some writerly services such as first chapter critiques and 30-minute and 60-minute Skype consultations. And if you are a teacher, librarian, or educator and you're looking for an author to come speak at your school or host a workshop, I am now offering school visits. For more information on all of my services and how you can book me, go to my website at KristenMartinBooks.com and click on the Services Offer tab as well as the School Visits tab. It is not too late to sign up for the Hustle Smarter, Not Harder webinar series if you're looking for a jam-packed course that will help you turn your passion into profit. Go to thatsmarthustle.com and click on the Webinars tab to learn more about it and to sign up. If you're old-fashioned and like receiving and writing snail mail, then I want to let you know that I do have a P.O. box. It's always listed in the description box below, but I absolutely love receiving letters. I love writing back to you guys, and I tend to do a lot of P.O. box hauls in my vlogs. So if you write to me, there is a good chance that your letter will show up and you'll see me reading it in one of my vlogs, which is always super fun. If you're not already following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, make sure you do that for daily writing inspiration and advice, as well as to stay up to date on any price promotions, announcements, or giveaways that might be going on. And if you think of a topic for one of my next videos or have a question, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. I want to thank you so much again for watching. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Don't forget, I post new writing advice videos on Mondays and personal day in the life vlogs every other Thursday. I will see you guys next time. Bye.